turn on music. Oh god. Alright, we got Thomas College right off the rip. Love that. Alright, take 50 there. Howdy, birdie. I have a new GPU and SSD in the PC now, so hopefully everything should be not only a lot smoother, but my whole PC in total should be better. Oh, I kind of assumed someone touched that. W upgrades, yeah! I have to check if my audio got changed up though. Something feels a little off with my audio, but I can't really tell what it is yet. I'm on. Oh. I was about to say, I'm like, I think I can go for double, but I was like, as I went up for that, I was like, I don't know if I can even need that. Hi, Noon Taco. Are you better now? I am still sick. I've been coughing up mucus all day. We're slowly going better. Hey, Matt. So how do you like my team? Yeah, I literally just thought of that. I was like, wait, Thomas, I know somebody who coaches them. I was trying to remember if it was you or Alti, but I think Alti's doing GVSU. You guys have both done really well. You guys are both testaments to like what happens if you guys actually, if a team actually hires like a coach, not just like makes the athletic director do it, you know? They're doing pretty well so far. We kind of gifted him a first goal. Oh, I don't like that. He came in really late on that. That's probably a goal. Yep. I'm not a huge fan of that, but that's good. First comment. Well, it is the certified Matt L. first Matt L. comment. So he was very much the first time that he himself spoke up. Oh. No, I missed. I didn't realize he would miss. Throw me off. Also, I made steak after last night's stream. That was pretty lit, not gonna lie. Forgot what it's like to cook steak on a cast iron inside though. There's so much smoke. It was terrifying. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna set up a fire alarm at like past midnight. Close one. Alright, I got your hydrate after this. Nah, a little late challenge for me. No! I got no touch on that, dude. My bad. I was trying so hard to get the lightest touch possible that I didn't even get my touch. LMAO. No, whoa, Marty, how do you get the pinch on that? I demoed you. What? I literally killed him. That's so stupid. Watch day 69? Nice. Too busy working and playing Minecraft. My girl's mad at me. Well, Minecraft is mobile, right? Why not just play on your Switch while you take her out? Solution. Solutioned. I've officially fixed dating with that. Hammer buff? Bro, 2/3 of their goals have been absolute clownville. I want to actually play against your guys when we're not handing over goals. All right, that's not even going to be one. That's fine. Pass out. Nice. It's going to be a good save. Nah, good cut. That's a good goal. All right, GG's. All right, apparently my teammates have a punishment kink. We love to lose games in which they can't get a shot at target. That's okay. We'll just adjust. You know, I was 2 games off SL, but that's okay. I don't need to win. There we go. Okay, well, if we're gonna play like that, then maybe we keep going. No more punishment kink for them. Oh, what? It's fine. Oh, that would have been cool if you clicked that early. I missed the boost, dude. I'm angry. I'm angry. Nice. Close one. My bro's SSL rank. Like, I'm not donating at all. My teammates are doing a fire sale, but nah. We actually played pretty well this game. We just kind of sold 2 goals. Classic high GC3 game. If you're gonna be inconsistent even once or twice, those are gonna be the goals that are going on. All right, good pass. Breaking news, full party in comms is going to beat a team of solo queuers. News at 11. But how will you air roll with your fricked up thumb? Yeah, honestly, it's like, it's healing somewhat. Yeah, it's like this cut I got. It's kind of rough around the edges. Like the skin's kind of like healing here, but it was like a pretty thick knife that I cut myself with. Ooh, not toilet paper was 1900. That's sad. Just rip the skin off. That's what I used to do. I feel like it would just annoy me too much to feel flapping. The super glue special, super glue. I'm not putting glue on my cuts. Yeah, it doesn't actually feel that bad anymore. It's mostly healed up. It's kind of sore as it's like healing, but for the most part, it's fine. I genuinely was very concerned. That's been like something in the back of my mind that's really scared me. Is like if I just like had to have my thumb amputated, I would like just have to completely relearn how to play Rocket League. Or like every game. Like not being able to use your left thumb would be such a problem. Right thumb is not a big deal, honestly. Like I could probably like claw my way back into, like literally claw my way into like playing the game again. But like left thumb, like I don't even know what I would do. Split your thumb in half? Gross. Let's get us sell through the pain. I mean, I'm 3 games off, so definitely doable. Low-key losing right thumb would be optimal because I want to learn claw, but I have no reason to. I don't really like claw because just like this, like putting the index finger in front makes like this knuckle, like the joint like here. I feel like that makes it really like sore because I occasionally claw when I used to play Elden Ring, and that used to hurt me all the time. And I would only use that to like do occasional things. Oh. It is El Taco. It is El Toro. Oops. Good for other games, not so much Rocket League. Yeah, there's like people who are like, oh, I play claw, or oh, do you ever play with the scuff controller? I'm like, Rocket League is a pretty good like limitation on the number of buttons you actually need to press. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't really need a lot of like space. In Call of Duty, you need to do a bunch of stuff like next to each other, whatever. We're in threes. I'm 1845, somewhere around there. We're starting to play the Collegiate full parties right now, as Thomas College has been queuing. I don't even have the leagues anymore. I'm having a drop off right now. Nah, bro, you've never dropped off once in your life. You're just being held back because you're forced to do the solo queue like I have been doing. Oh my God, it's PMU Shaq. Wait, there's no shot Shaq has a challenger tag. That's crazy. The blue tag gamer is here to save your elo. Oh, okay, Shaq, thank you. He's actually made a whole persona about himself. It's crazy. I'm still waiting on my blue tag. You guys actually got it. What was it, like top 64? I should also be getting one. That's actually insane you guys got that far. What was your team? Was it Shaq, Catter, like Xe or whatever? Top 128, bro, that's so free. That's like what? Like you get like 2 series off day 2 or day 3? That's actually like a little too high. If it was top 64, I feel like that'd be pretty legit. You're telling me I'm gonna be playing GC3s and then RLCS challenger tag? I don't know about that. Kara, Kezi, and Birdo. Birdo? I don't even know Birdo could aerial. Oh, that was like the worst part of the corner. Still catching strays. Yeah, whenever I play Birdo, he's good. I just made me laugh. I don't know why I didn't expect him to be the 3rd. So I'm not feeling well. Thought I would get better soon. Yeah, I just hung out with some people for the first time in forever, and my hermit-type immune system was not capable of... Oh my God, you almost gifted me the own goal. Oh my God. Was not capable of hanging out with other people without getting sick. So my throat kind of hurts a little bit. It's a little scratchy. It sucks trying to sleep though, because like an hour or 2 before my alarm, inevitably my throat is just so dry that every time I try to swallow, it's just like immense pain. So it's like, I don't think it's strep because I feel like it would hurt more, but it's definitely like a throat infection. I'm trying to get rid of it before Saturday so I can cast. So I'm casting Saturday and Sunday for CRL Nationals, so I gotta be ready for that. I had no reason to put that down there. Yeah. This team we're playing, Thomas actually got to pretty far in a decent amount of quals. Also good to see that I'm playing with a new SSD and also a new GPU. Epic is really weird about tags. Even after they told us we'd get CRL analyst tags, we had to wait 6 months, and it wasn't until JJ, the old head of the esports team, literally just went into their department and did it for them. And they were like, whoa, you're not allowed to do that. And they're like, well, you're not doing it. So, I don't know. There's like a whole department. I'm sure it's like part of another department, but like all they have to do is just like type people's Steam IDs or whatever into a Rocket ID into like a, like into a sheet or whatever. And they're still like, how could we possibly do this? JCL just got his. Oh, he's official. He's in the Cool Kids Club. Bro, if I don't have a team stream next semester, I'm gonna just go straight up, or next year, I'm just gonna straight up run a top 128. I think I could do that. Hey, Frost. Shaq. Bro did not want it. Kind of a deep rotation. I think Shaq was waiting for like me to put it on the backboard, so when I put it down, he was like already driving past it. I understood what he was getting at. Oh no. Hopefully you're doing well. Frost, nah, Shaq is just booty. Whoa! Nah, Shaq's doing great outside of that one clear. But he is lagging, so he gets excuse for that one. Hey, Burger Man. Season has been weird for me. Oh, tell me about a turret. I got 2 SSL wins, and then just since then, I just like could not buy a win. I took a day off, and then I was like, yep, it's over. Now I'm starting to actually get back into it. Yeah, I need to get my SSL back. Actually show that these games are winnable. I always go through the exact same cycle, I feel like, with these games, where it's like, I lose so much in 1700s, then I'm like, maybe I am bad. And then I get into an SSL lobby, and then it's like, fine. I'm like, oh, never mind. It's literally just that I have to play worse to play in these lobbies. So it fools me into thinking I'm, like, incompetent. Got it in 2s. Oh. I'm not super surprised by that. How many potatoes do you think you could eat in an hour? Uncooked, maybe 1. Cooked, I could probably... If I'm really going for it, if I have to eat the skin too, I feel like probably 3 before I'm like way too full. Were you lagging? Nope. Just your server, I guess. You need some of that Montreal internet that Paz has. There's top 128 players getting tags. I don't think they're ruining anything. To be honest, the thing is that RLCS wants sponsors. And a lot of the sponsors come through viewership, but a lot of other sponsors come through signups. So basically, you say, oh, RLCS 24 sponsored by Nissan or Progressive or Ally Bank or Chevy or whatever, you know? They, if they get enough people to sign up, technically you're gonna be clicking on the start page and constantly loading through like a presented by whatever like page. So it's actually worth them to get a decent amount of signups to show how many eyes potentially are going to be on your sponsorship. And so with awarding tags for people who get top 128, I feel like it's meant to be that broad because they want it to be still somewhat exclusive, you know, because top 128, that's like top 400 in the US or whatever. Like that's still like pretty interesting, like in terms of like exclusivity, but it's also low enough that most people who are like rank grinders are like, oh, I could do that. Maybe I won't qualify for RLCS, but like I could get top 128. So it incentivizes people to sign up. And I think because of that, we're gonna see like decent sign up numbers once it starts getting more popularized there, you know? Niagara Falls, oh my God, Shaq and Alice are gonna go shopping in Niagara Falls. Go to the Canadian side, it's so much better. Top 164. I mean, Frost, I think you came in like right after we talked about this because I said the same thing. I was like, in terms of like exclusivity, I think top 64 is way better than 128. I didn't take. I mean, Shaq says he's 45 minutes away from Niagara Falls, but to be honest, like 99% of Canada lives within like that like small little bit in the southeast. Oh, nice little bump. Wow. Oh, it's Rocky. What the heck was that? What a lag reset. What did that look like on the replay? I literally just like wave dashed on the balls. Like, I have a GC2 friend that got it. Yeah, it's a little rough. Double reset. I think that was like a quadruple one based on how many wiggles I had on that. Part 2? Just kidding. I don't have the boost for that. Oh, wait, Reluzio, I remember playing with him yesterday. He's pretty good. Wait. Oh, no. Do coaches get less on start? No. I think if you want someone to be listed on the roster, you have to list them as like an alternate or like a manager or something. I don't think there is like a coach's slot for start. Oh yeah, 3-pack. That's a clip. No, why did you air roll away from it? Oh my god, I literally just T-boned him into, or her into the wall. That was like a burnout demolition, you know? Sorry, Lizzie, I probably should have put that on the ground here for you. Oh, Saki is the one person I was not reacting to at all. That was a good challenge by her. Wow, that was really clear. Haha! Turns out my brain is just too large for him. Tay, thank you for the 199. Gonna put that high. Oh, that works. 3-pack, catch. Oh, not like that. That's fine. 3-pack, you're really costing me my SSL points here. Oh, they're in a party. God dang, dude. Do you think trading should come back? I personally think it should, just because I don't really care about it too much. Occasionally, like, I'll have a moment where I'm like, nah, I wish I could trade that. But, like, for the most part, I don't really care. But I think there's enough people who are disaffected by it that people are actually, like, want it to come back, and it will improve morale, if anything. I think it's, like, such an easy PR move for them that would just be like, okay, we listened to you. Granted, everyone likes to complain. So the moment they did, if they did do that, I guarantee they all the comments would be, wow, it took you long enough. And it's like, you guys can't admit anything. Look, they're learning from their mistakes, all right? Honestly, I almost guarantee they did that just because they wanted to sync policies with Fortnite. And they just were trying to, like, do that and ignore everything else. And then over time, it just didn't stick. So they were like, all right, well, people really hate this. It's not just like, oh, that's a bummer. It's like they resent us, so. And Zen talking about he just hated the color text. I would have no idea of knowing that. Good save. That was a little laggy. Yeah, I'm getting a real, I have never touched GC3 before from our third. And that is the vibe I get from most duo queues in this rank. Cool, open net, let's go. Okay, we're winnable. Get confused. I don't know, I think the RLCS challenger tags are the exact color they should be. It's like blue, but it's like way less blue. I thought they were literally the same color as like World Championship, like bright blue. I was like, why would they ever approve that? Ah! Well, I want to see how many hundreds of MMR I'm above my teammate. See if I'm correct. 24 contender title as a world champ one? No, it's not. Ah, yes, he is 170 MMR below me. That's, I can tell, chat. You can just sniff it. You can just sniff it out every time. Is TTV popping off now? We're like at 15 viewers. I think YouTube is just kind of quiet today. No, the Challenger one is blue, but if you look at them, it's like a faded blue. It's kind of like the difference between, I can't do that. Anyway, the RLCS developer tag, or not the RLCS developer, the Psionics developer tag or whatever it's called. Did my camera just freeze? Oh no, I'm yelling permanently. What the heck? That's never happened before. I've never had my camera freeze before. That's so weird. Well, enjoy my frozen face cam for reasons I can't explain. PNG live reaction. I need the red banner for like Danger Taco live reaction. Yeah, let's hope it's not goodbye cam. That's I already just spent like $700 on like a new SSD, new RAM, and a new GPU. I'm not in the mood to replace my camera. I was doing the streamers pre-record it. Yeah, I ran out of camera footage. I record them separately because that's more efficient, question mark? I'll check in on that in a second. I don't even know why this would be frozen. The camera has nothing to do with like the GPU, you know? Ah. Dude, just to remind you, 2019 turning 16. That's weird. I don't like it. I was a freshman in high school in 2009. Does highlight the sharpness of your nose. It's like a bird beak. It's such a weird glitch. Kind of want someone to score so I can fix it. I deactivated alt. That's lame. Get you back home. All right. See you, Birdie. Best of luck navigating your low service. No, that was top corner. Sad. That's super crazy that my camera's frozen. I'm so sorry for everyone who's coming in. That'd be even funnier if I just took up spot. Like, I'm like, I can't afford a webcam, but I can take a photo of myself and put it up there and act like it is. That's a goal. Oh, never mind, okay. Oh, never mind. Unless we don't touch that clear. That's not good. Don't bite on Pharaoh's touch. Oh, you bit on it, Nitrix. What were we doing? Okay, weird. That was an OBS side deactivation. I literally just deactivated it within OBS and it fixed it. What? How did I lose all momentum on that? Did you get a fresh cut? I got a fresh cut like 2 days ago. Yeah, I have my bougie purchase for myself this year was to make sure I look fresh as hell with monthly haircuts. It's a service. I have a bunch of like, it's like I'm in the type of like crappy trendy neighborhood that's like only salons. There's no like just haircut place. So I looked up like most expensive like haircuts and then sorted, or like how expensive like just a regular men's haircut is without like getting your hair shampooed and like the premium men's beard sculpting service and whatever, you know. And I found this place that has a deal where it's like you can pay $55 for a haircut, but the stylist I was with, she's like, yeah, honestly, the way you cut it, it's probably better to get this cut like every month just because of like the length of it, and it gets kind of scruffy if you don't, which I agree with because that's something I've noticed. So she's like, you could also buy the subscription where you basically get a free haircut every month. And all you had to do is just pay like $45 a month instead of $55. And I was like, you know, I was already like tempted to get a haircut every month. Now I just have to find a way to write off all those haircuts on my taxes. You have subscription barber? More or less, yeah. Literally an open shot, sad. No! Dude, if I had literally one frickin' pixel further on that pass, I could have tapped that. Sad. Is this still as possible? No, you tuned in when I was there. Man, losing dumb points. Also, why is everyone on their team almost 1800 and Nitrix is 100 MMR below me? My barber is like $45 plus the tip. I mean, that's more or less like, well, that's the thing is like, it's $45 and then they're like, all right, what do you want to tip? And I'm like, well, I have to tip barber. Well, I guess I don't, but I don't trust them to give me a good haircut if they learn, oh, this is the guy that never tips, you know? I've already been recognized once when I went there. He didn't remember my name, but he knew I was there before. So I was like, all right, well, that's what matters. I think he thought my name was like John or something. And I'm like, do I look like a John to you? Buzz your hair yourself. Honestly, I wish I looked good with a buzz head. That would be so cheap. Nitrix, where was that speed last game? I literally didn't even expect you to go for that because you've been kind of whatever. Also, worst possible bounce in the world, Jesus. I literally wasn't even looking at him. I was like, he's not gonna go. Wow, teammates get carried. Literally infinite times the amount of points as my teammates right now. Not much to do about that one. Oh. I came out of goal and I was scared he was gonna lob past me or something. He stayed to the left? Nah, I got bumped. That ball traveled in a straight line and our teammate had no idea how to do that. Or just hook up with the hairdresser? Yeah, no. I think every single hairdresser there is like married or in their 70s. James game? Yeah, I'm good. Oh, I was playing their block to the sideline, but that works too. Everyone ignore killer car crash, taking a 17-minute recovery, but that's okay. Chat, would you be honest with me if I was just throwing these games? I'm genuinely trying to determine if I just need a duo or if I'm just like throwing. Like first goal, I'll take blame for that. I just didn't think Nitrix would actually challenge the ball. But after this, I feel like I'm just watching my teammates stare at a ball as the ball sails into our net. Sad. Ah, good save. I also have a new turnaround. Man, I would love boost. This is how we build generational wealth. I hook it up with a hairdresser? Sorry, I lost the plot there. Might need a teammate. I would also like it if Nitrox actually did any of that in our last game. Bro's peeking on us. New stream idea, chat, coaches taco. I don't trust any of y'all decision making. Fortunately, Rocket League is also definitely one of those games that would not work as like a chat plays Rocket League type thing. Just want to roast you. Yeah, but that doesn't really apply if you got, I mean, coaching isn't just roasting someone for, oh, you should have hit that, or you should have done that, or whatever. Coaches taco. Oh. And the Verdsky emote. That one I've seen in a bit. Understand the 3 stacks. Yeah, for some reason they're all playing at like 1700 too. Like none of them are like actually near SSL. All the sweaty 3 stacks are, I think, just realizing like, oh, we should probably get our MMR up. A man cannot be sustained by 2s alone. Kind of a pussy touch by me. Ugh. Is that J? Oh no, it's Gimmick. Never mind. It was like JGM from Robert Morris University Esports. Oh no, it's just a world champion. Ugh. Nice. Zap team. Yeah, these guys are kind of speedy, but. Oh, you are really far forward on that one. My third really likes to smack the ball as far away as possible from him every touch, which is a little concerning. I'm also rotating really wide on these. I should have hit it around the corner. Turd, if we're playing the exact same team, we might as well just queue, to be honest. Because that means we're probably within like 50 MMR of each other. That worked? Yeah, thank you, Gimmick. I think you realized it halfway through. It was like, I don't think he has that. That's a rude. Kyle, thank you for the 5. How you doing? queue so fast, and Mina queue is always slow in high champ. Well, there's like so many fewer players in the Mina. That's why so much of Mina queues EU. They get after a while, you just need to find people. No, why would you turn at me? Tried to play it to the middle for him, and then right as I play it, he like turns away. He's like, nah, I don't want it. Whoa! Oh, good flick. How's it going? It's going all right. Okay. Good players queue EU only. I mean, I don't know about only, but I'm sure people would gladly queue in Mina. But the odds that you're gonna get like a smaller region to queue at a higher level, it's pretty limited. I mean, at champ, you're dealing with like top 5% of all players, so you're taking 5% of the entire population, assuming you know, distribution that's like even across all ranks. I would actually love to see a region by region skill histogram. I guess not histogram, like bar chart. Histogram would imply time. Oh. I hate how I land on him and he still just slides right off and it's fine. Cringe. That was a rough one because I was like, I want to pass to Gimmick from the middle, but I'm like, I know he's not going to be there because he doesn't have a boost. That's fine. Just giving to go away a teammate. Oh, cool. Good demo, wide open. Oh my God, do you guys have any idea what was about to happen? That was terrifying. That dude actually almost like flipped it past Gimmick on that as a pass. I thought he was just gonna try to pass it and then Gimmick was gonna read it and then he was just gonna be like, oh, I should extend it into him or something. I'm like, no, just lightly tap and let someone finish it. Hey, Gimmick feeling hungry? No, he's not. He turned away. And we lost. Okay, I was about to say. I thought he would stay middle, because I was like, I think that's pretty open if he stays middle. I don't know if someone's chasing that. There they are. Oh, whoops. I'm just gonna assume everything's gonna be fine. Gimmick, win that to me, maybe? All right, we're just gonna lob that. It's gonna get slapped right back at us, but it buys us time to get boost. Teammate, you're in what's called no man's land. You're not able to do anything if you're standing that close. Okay. Make me a little nervous. Kyle, I'm glad working the salvage yard, getting a little bit better. Boop. Yeah, manual labor might feel like pretty brutal, but I feel like there's like a happy medium some games where you're just like getting an actually good workout and you just naturally get buffed. I'll never forget there's a like a world's strongest man thing where they used to like go to like small towns and compete against like local like athletes and average people. But the thing is they were competing against like dudes who like baled hay every day and like were like digging trenches for irrigation in their farms. And they did a bunch of contests and all these professional like weightlifters like ended up losing to a few of like just the regular farmers because they were just naturally stronger. And I was like, that's super funny to me. Yeah, all these guys like massive muscles definitely like roided out or whatever. We're like just getting like outlifted by these dudes. Apparently that's when they stopped doing those competitions because they realized like average people actually might be like, well, not average people, but like those like farmhand workers. They're supposed to get like bossed around on those types of things. But like, nope. There's a difference between vanity muscles and like actually like using utility with your muscles. Someone on the other team has Alpha Boost, question mark? Sorry, Gimmick. I wanted to lob that a bit more, but it didn't work. Oof, he was going for a bump on me. That's what I was kind of scared of. Good chow. Gimmick, float preset. Just kidding. Wait. No! I realized it was open, and I was like, I don't know if I should slow down to get this on target or not. No! Oh, I was taking the demo because I'm thinking Gimmick won't challenge this because the only play is to bait him in, and then unfortunately I think he thought someone's gonna be faster. God damn, dude! Let's take this. Losing all these games. There's no reason I should ever be losing with Gimmick on my team. I don't care if we're playing a full party. Oh, that's not a world champion. Nah, I almost guarantee that he assumed someone was right behind him, so he went anyway. But problem is, for our first teammate challenged and he didn't get anything. I demoed the guy behind and then I was kind of just waiting for it. That's so sad, dude. Well, me and Turd are playing. Hopefully that means we'll win most of these. But yeah, the sweaty 3 stacks, full party. Oh, and we got Shaq. All right, we don't win. It's just not meant to be, chat. Thank you, Turret. I had boost, but I'm like, man, if only I knew how to wave dash. I shouldn't have jumped for that, but I kind of went for the first one, and I was like, let me just continue. Alrighty. I don't know if I'm getting that. Yep. I don't know who this smiley face guy is. I feel like I should know them. I thought it was Courtney earlier, but I don't think Courtney's playing. Oh no. Okay. Sad. Oh, I tried to hit behind me because I knew turret was behind me, but I think I hit a little too far. That works. What the heck was that? Yeah, we'll just hold that up. I should not rotate that wide. Good reset. Oh, damn Pharaoh for not just impulsively throwing it away. Highly important. God damn, I'm so bad at those freaking soft touches that roll off the ceiling instead of rebounding. Oh, that's dunk. Bang. Bang. Oh! Nice. But hello, Mason. I just realized my combined chat was alt-tabbed underneath my OBS. Okay. Maybe grab this one. Try to leave that actually for Shaq, low key. Ah, all right, well, let's. What? I literally bumped him. All right, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, they threw. That's interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't throw that anywhere else, and I was about to get demoed anyway. Nah, no more boost. Oh, I was gonna alt tab, but caught it. Should probably play through. There we go. Hello, Mason. Sorry if I ignored your initial messages. It's not on purpose. Bro. Ugh. I forgoed the boost because the other guy was going to take it, and he didn't take it, and I went back to take it, and then our goalie went. Did not anticipate that. Unforge. That dude said you're not real. Who? Pharaoh? I'm not sure why he's upset at me for doing something when he's on the other team. I just didn't anticipate that ball, or that boost getting missed. That's okay. I don't know of how often I played against Pharaoh. I always find it weird when people have like a singular moment and they're just like, wow, Taco's freaking horrible. It's like, oh yeah, you don't know me. You're frozen on my screen. Yeah, why is my camera keep freezing? That's fun. Very fun glitch starting to appear. Weird. Very weird. We're doing well, Pineapple. Bro just didn't even flip into me. He just landed. That's hilarious. Yeah, I got a new GPU, and I'm not really sure why. Ever since then, the only glitch I've seen is my camera will occasionally freeze. Very strange. It's like a driver thing in OBS. Nice shot. Nice. Whoop. Did you install the old drivers? Well, I don't even know what the drivers would be for, like, my camera, you know? Like, why is it only my camera? Like, what even driver is that? It's an HDMI input. I guess it's HDMI to USB. Yeah, I realized I actually might have to install a new BIOS because my RAM is the only thing that won't let my computer boot. I had tried to install new RAM and it just didn't work. Everything else worked fine. Plug and play, you know, classic thing. I mean, GPU drivers. I installed the new drivers. I have the most recent like NVIDIA update, and then I went to like the actual like the what's it called, manufacturer's website, and then downloaded their drivers just in case, which were just NVIDIA drivers as well. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably go and see if I need to download their firmware as well or whatever. Again, I don't know why it would affect a camera, but you know, who knows. It could be bad if that camera freezes on like everything that involves my camera, like if I'm like casting or something, because that's not a good thing. If I'm casting and suddenly my camera just turns off, it's gonna make me look unprofessional. Awesome. What? Camera getting me hot? And this has never happened. I own this camera specifically because it doesn't have an overheating problem. That's why I'm a little like confused on why it's freezing the camera. It's not freezing in the actual camera though, because if the camera was getting hot, it would freeze like organically, but it's not doing that. I just deactivate it and reactivate in OBS, and it works. If it was overheating, it would just shut down entirely. You know? Like I think it's like something about it connecting into OBS. Like occasionally something will happen and then like in OBS, and then it'll just go like, okay, this one source, I'm just gonna cut it. So that's why I'm like not sure if it's a driver thing or if it's just some weird peripheral issue I need to adjust to. Jacob coming in with a grammatical fix. Respect the grind. Do you have caster titles? Those are caster titles. Analyst is just their catch-all term for like you appeared on camera as a Rocket League talent. I wish they said talent. I think that'd be way more interesting. That's like the showbiz name, on-air talent. So I feel like CRL talent or RLCS talent would be fun, but they just go with analyst. Literally everyone you see on the desk, even if they're full-time desk or if they're a caster, is technically just considered an analyst. All right, now we get revenge. Oh, wait, no shot. Pharaoh's teasing me about being ass when he's frickin' highest tag he's ever achieved is a season 10 GC. There's no shot. Everybody's toxic. Everyone's in a bad mood, dude. That's unfortunate. And the king of grammar, I see. No, I literally waited for his touch to go wrong. What a save. And then a nice fake by a teammate. Well done. I didn't want to exit the goal just in case just in case he shot that. I've done that way too much. I've tried to like flip out of the goal real quick to start my recovery, and then teammate shoots a ball, it somehow gets through, and I'm like, oh. That's crazy. He bumps me in the first time, and then immediately gets a demo on me on the second touch. Does the bump not slow me down? I don't know if I can get that. Good night, everyone. Good night, Kyle. Thanks for the $5. Glad your job's getting you slowly buff. Hopefully you're not too sore. Ooh. Nah, sorry, turret. Oh, there's a lot going on here. It's a weird game. I thought Shaq would be playing like across the face of the ball instead of like just directly on. Shaq's watched too many hours of me. He knows me better than I know myself. No, I wanted to demo you not getting the ball. Ugh, Shaq, your head's just too fat. Get in the way. There we go. That was the slowest counterattack double I've ever had in my life. It was like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. So I was like, man, no one's gonna challenge this? Nice double, thank you. Very basic one. That's why it was kind of weird. I was like, man, I have a lot of time to think about this. Awesome. I was like, I don't think they're gonna get there in time for the demo, so. I didn't really want to throw it that way, but I was kind of scared someone would pre-jump me or something. I'll double reset there. Hey, don't listen. Oh, wow. That's lucky. It's a rough one. That's okay. Okay, I was gonna say. Killer went like really late on that one. Bro, please fuck that. Okay, I was about to say, like, if we don't score on that open net, I'm gonna lose my mind. Honestly, you can tell he was like taking extra precaution because he knew just how open it was. Bro's turning on that one. He's like, ugh, let's just not flick it immediately, even though I'm driving straight at it. It's not worth it. Yeah. Yeah, not really a shot, but we don't really need one. Just focus on closing the game out. Nice. They're terrible. Obviously, no, they're pretty bad. Check, that's why it's so weird to play this game lately, because it's like when you're losing, you're like, I feel like back in the day when you're losing, it's like, this is my own damn fault. But like nowadays, it's just like, man, these guys really, just anybody's letting in these lobbies, huh? I think it's just partially because threes is so dead. Like, it's kind of wild to me how, like, SSL, I don't even think top 100 is like 1900 yet. Why does my camera keep freezing? Bro. So fluctuating. It's barely 1900. All right, what are we sitting at? Top 100 is... Yeah, 1902. So if you are anywhere within 1900, you are basically top 100 in the entire world. And for some reason, my camera keeps freezing. Bro, I'm going to kick someone's butt. Actually, I wonder, hold on. Camera be freaking out, dude. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that whatsoever. That's gonna be really fun to troubleshoot, I'm sure. When it comes to politics of boiling noodles, are you a water then noodles kind of person, or you boil them at the same time? You boil the water first and then add noodles. Honestly, there's just, unless it's like brown rice in which you have to like break down like the outer shell or something. I don't know many noodles like that. You should probably always boil and then add, in my opinion. Oh, I was playing for 50. Oh. Oh, what? Fizzle, you bailed. That's crazy. Your coding overload fix? Yeah, I mean, I have a 3060 in here now. It's like 12 gigs of VRAM instead of the 8 that I was dealing with, my 2080 Super. I'm not encoding overloading. For some reason, pause, my camera keeps freezing. That's a completely new problem that started today. Like, it will, I don't even alt-tab all the time when I'm doing it. It just, like, randomly, it will just decide to go, nah. Very educated answer, indeed. I mean... That's how they teach you in STEM. Okay. Turret. Turret and I were literally so incredibly similar in our brain right there that we were like right next to each other, like, oh, didn't expect to see you here. I was hoping RJ would still be creeping. That's not your bad turret. You had every right to go for that. I just wanted a cool angle. strange. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Hey, Tiger, did you get a haircut? I did, John. I got a haircut on Tuesday. It's fresh and fab. I like to keep my hair short. I have a big cast on Saturday and Sunday, so I wanted to look my absolute best. I've been alright. I'm feeling kind of sick. This is the first time I've gotten sick, and it's not to brag or anything, but like literally like 2 years. Actually, since I got COVID in like 2022, maybe. Maybe some update because the hardware. I guess. I just don't know. But the thing is, my camera isn't freezing. It's the OBS capture of my camera video capture. You know? Like, it's not actually my camera itself. Which is why I'm extra confused, like, what any drivers would have to do with that. Maybe Reddit experienced this at one point and they can, like, lead me in the right direction. Because I didn't change any settings. Trying to remake the camera. Yeah, I might. Maybe cable. I mean, I did plug in something next to it at one point, so maybe it was like got bumped. That's what I just did when I leaned down below the desk. Game feels like we're up by like 2 or 3, but we're not. Which makes me a little anxious. All right, we're gonna cuts this. Just kidding, I completely miscalculated that. Got your ears lowered, more or less. That game didn't feel real in my brain. It was a very weird game for sure. But yeah, I don't know. The cable seems fine. I mean, it's literally, it doesn't ever get touched. So I don't know if it's like a degradation of anything. Let me make the capture. Hold on. All right, let's try to remove this. Oh. Well. Hold on. Hold on. Hopefully you guys aren't seeing a massive black thing covering the screen. Yeah, you definitely are. Okay, well, my bad, my bad. Hold on. Hold on, Twitch. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wow, you guys, oh my God, clip of the day. Wow, you guys missed it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, it for some reason defaulted to my HD game capture, which is like a PCI edition into my motherboard. Sorry, 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 sorry. Oh, that's okay. I almost deflected all the way far corner into my net. Just basically radio casting for you guys right now. I know, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, I know. Oh, we should have had a goal there, sad. One sec. One sec. Ugh, okay, we save there. You guys are really getting the premium action on Twitch right now. I think YouTube can still see everything perfectly fine. This is really funny. There's no shot we got a raid here. Oh, do we? Okay, no, we didn't. That would have been funny. God, I really wish I didn't queue while adding the new camera source. I really expected us to have more time in the queue. Unfortunately, we played 2 minutes and I have not had a goal or any break, so I can't just Alt-tab real quick. There's the goal. Okay, cool. What? Okay. Oh yeah, for some reason it's not added my camera yet, so I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there. Donk. Maybe because my camera's still active in my vertical stream? I'm not entirely sure. What is that dunk? Bro, it's me being huge. What do you think? Sad. Yeah, let me try. I'm gonna have to remake everything. Yeah, that's so irritating. All right, I'm gonna have to remove my camera from my vertical scene as well. God, there's so much going on! All right, chat, we're just gonna have to deal with no camera for a little bit. Oh no. Wait, they fixed that now? Can I suddenly use the right stick after I get demoed? Damn. W change Sonics. What a pass! That's psychotic, dude. What a pass. God, I wish you guys had my reaction. I'd lean so far forward in my chair for that. Wow. All right. Why is video capture device not video capturing, bro? Simply no way of knowing. Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created? That's from Spy Kids 2. I got you, Waffle. I'm a fan of the classics. The other month I watched Spy Kids 1 and 2. Stuff's a fever dream nowadays. Also, I didn't realize how Hispanic coded that movie is. Like, every single character in the entire movie is like Hispanic, a Latino or Hispanic actor. I was like, that's kind of cool representation for like early 2000s. I didn't even think about that. Spy Kids 3. I was supposed to watch that and I never got around to it. Michael Jordan meme. If you were born past 2003, stop it. Get some help. I mean, I think it was a deliberate choice. I just think it was kind of cool because I didn't even realize it until I started like looking through the cast. I'm like, oh my god, every single one of these actors is that. Nice. Like, cause even the villains were all like the villains, main characters, side characters, they were all Latino or Hispanic, and I think like a lot of their shots were filmed in South America, like for some of like the towns and whatever. What? Okay, now let's figure out why the frick this happened. You just never noticed. Well, I was a kid. There's no reason to ever notice that stuff. I need to see that shot again. That was like the craziest deflection. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, I gotta finish my camera. I don't know why the video capture device is not working for my cam link. Is my camera okay? Sorry guys, I'm just fixing this real quick. Yeah, something's going on with the back end of my camera or whatever. Okay. Okay. So that still works if I just add the existing source. I don't know if that actually is going to fix anything. For some reason, when I add it to my... camera source, it doesn't filter it the right way. Is it a frickin' OBS filter setting? Qua? That's confusing. That's weird, dude. Okay, well, I guess I'll just do regular old cropping. Oh, oops. Oop. Sure, that works. And then vertical, I have to add in my camera again, LMAO. That works. Cool. All right, chat. Sorry, we're back. The return of Wide Taco. I tried to break up with my optometrist girlfriend by telling her that I can't see her anymore. She moved up close to me and said, "Can you see me now?" Can you read the top line? Isn't it just some problem in OBS if everything else works? That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's literally just... Damn, my camera froze! No! 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 dialed in. So much so I only look at the bottom left. Or bottom right. I'm just staring at my boost the whole time. I mean, I like got a new graphics card today, but I have no idea why that would like have anything to do with USB camera source freezing. It's literally the only thing wrong with OBS right now. Oh, he bonked me, dude. Sponsored! Southeastern Oklahoma University. I'm sorry, I don't think Oklahoma needs that many universities. That specifically Southeast Oklahoma gets its own university. I'm gonna reject this premise. No, I went the lightest little bounce there. We're watching ventriloquist taco, more or less. Oh boy. Oh, thank God. Donk? Donk? So we have not figured out what's freezing my camera yet. I'm really gonna hope nothing keeps breaking though, because I've had this camera link for like forever. Hopefully just like updating OBS or like, I don't know, restarting OBS in the future can fix it. Don't touch. Okay, what was I say? That felt like one of those things where like the teammate gives you a perfect pass and then doubts it at the last second and then like taps it an extra time. Wait, Dutrox, you just gave me a great idea for an automated channel point reward. Hopefully I can fix my channel point automation. Just have like an just have like a channel point reward, just call it Explode Taco, and it's literally just like, a button you press, and then it just has a countdown for like 2 seconds, like deed, deed, and then my whole explosion plays over a webcam. When it turns back on, there's just no webcam, like as the explosion is playing. Some like transparent .mov, my camera just turns off, and then I'm just gone. Did you get a new motherboard? No. Get a new fatherboard? It's not my real fatherboard. If your friend gives you their old motherboard, is that the step motherboard? Perhaps step fatherboard you hate it, but you will respect. I couldn't find my real ladder, so I had to go find my step ladder. I knew it. Yeah, I'm like really racking my brain. I'm like, what could I have possibly changed other than just the GPU and the SSD? But I'm like, how would that? But the SSD is literally a clone of the other one. So like, I don't know, like, what could have possibly changed. I don't know. Do you need suspicious LimeWire downloads? No, not in a while. Honestly, I do wonder if my camera is like, if it's universally borked, it might just be like, I'll update my USB drivers or whatever. You use your GPU driver, uninstall and completely reinstall graphics drivers from NVIDIA's website. That might be helpful. I just don't know what, like, the camera is a cam link. It's literally a HDMI converter into a USB. So it's like the equivalent of like a webcam freezing. That's why I don't know why it would be impacted at all by NVIDIA. And I understood nothing of what was said, but something got replaced and it fixed it. Well, I don't want to replace anything else, bro. I spent $700 today. Who the heck is the ... Oh. I never click any link that Zach sends me. Oh, I sure went the lightest little touch there. I hit how Lubby missed, recovered, and stole that boost all by the time I landed and turned around. I am slow. What? Why were you already there, Chris? Ooh, teammate! Teammate legitimately had like 70 boosts and he's facing the ball and he just turned away right in front of the net. Oh my god, I thought he had that 100%. Maybe he thought I had it. I don't know. That was... Beggar. High level Rocket League chat. That's 2K MMR, Lubby, and pro player Nibra. Believe it or not, that's a goal. B-nag. No, jump, jump, jump. Bro really chose not to jump. I'll just hope and pray it fixes itself. I mean, yeah. The problem is with stuff like this is that it's such a vague thing that it'd be one thing if my camera just didn't show up, because then it's like, oh, my cam link is probably broken. But on this one, I don't want to like find out it's like some driver thing and then like pay for a new cam link, which is like $100, and then I plug it in and it still works. Then I'm like, great, now I just have 2 cam links. Oh, I didn't think you'd get that. Yeah, that's rough. GPU drivers to render out the elements and scene. Might be the old drivers interfering. You know what? I could see that. Yeah, I didn't uninstall the old ones from like the previous. I think the NVIDIA used the same drivers, but yeah, it might be nice to just uninstall all of it and then just start from scratch. And if that fixes it, then we're truly A-okay, chat. Oh! I don't think Drez has that. Wow, he had a lot of boosts. He didn't use any of it on the build-up. No, thank you, turret. Thank you, turret, for backing up. Went a little too far on that catch. Ah, what a 50. Damn crazy. My question is where our third was? He was just driving upfield, question mark, okay. Fascinating decision. Well, yeah, okay, Nibra, that's a decision. That team is going to be really annoying to play against. We continually get gate kept from SSL by that exact squad. Yes and no? What do you mean yes and no? Why French bakers only use one egg to make a cake because one egg is in oof. 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 No one likes French jokes. I'm French. I'm gonna check whatever DM you sent me as a doctor on my phone so I don't alt tab at all and risk screwing up my camera. Ah, he sent me a display driver uninstaller program. Makes things a little easier. The DDU. Driver Daddies United. NVIDIA Dream drivers being the same across models. Yeah, because like I installed like the drivers from the website, and then I also have like NVIDIA's like GeForce experience thing, and I like refreshed it to see if it was like, oh, you need this driver, and it was just like, no, you're good. I was like, okay. Hey, Stark, how you doing? Hopefully life is treating you well. Someone just dropped something heavy upstairs. Hey, James. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Yeah, that, I mean, I'm gonna assume that's what it is, but yeah, we'll see. The man, the myth, the ground beef himself. Hey, Sanderson. Yeah, this is gonna be the team that's gonna gatekeep us from SSL, I almost guarantee it. Already starting off great. Timing on that could not be worse. I also didn't think that guy coming from the corner was going to go in full speed into that 50. Thus what made it not a 50 at all. That's a flawless finish. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Very cool, very cool. That's... I actually call ball. No! It froze again! No. Stream's freezing and skipping. It's not on my internet. Also, don't say that after yesterday. My stream, hopefully no one else is freezing or skipping. Ugh, God. I'm getting farmed by this team. I didn't expect that to be missed and then also rebounded super heavy off the backward. Guys, I just spent a bunch of money on SSD and a graphics card. You guys can't tell me the stream is not encoding well. Oh, that's not good. This is the first time you guys have brought this up, so. I try to put it below the first guy. That was naive of me to think we'd be moving up on that one. Hope you've been well. Yeah. Hi, Polar. I think OBS and GPU driver issues. Yeah, something's going on. With GPU. I replaced my 2080 Super with a 3060. Nice. Cool. Genuinely lost. What's going on? Getting warmed up for that 50 series? 50 series, what the heck? As in, like, the 5000 series NVIDIA cards? Yeah, I'm gonna ride this card until it dies. I'm not upgrading. Never understood people who want to buy a card every, like, year or two. Like, what are you doing with all these cards that are perfectly functional and you're just throwing out? How are the games? Going pretty well. Gotten like 1 or 2 games of SSL a couple times. We're just getting gate kept by this whole party. Of an accidental demo. Did you apply for the UTD production partner? I was going to, but honestly, I knew a friend who also was looking for a job and who lives in Dallas who would be better suited for it anyway. So I was like, I'm not gonna apply because one, if I get it, I'm sniping it from someone who's probably better qualified than me. And also it's like, I'm good. Let's get a 5,000 when they start dropping. I just don't know why you would buy 5,000. It's just like, oh, I want the trendiest thing. Unless your PC actually struggling or you're playing games that you really need the power for, it's just, I don't even know. Or maybe if you're like a graphic designer and you want like to render stuff faster or whatever, but I don't know. Ugh. Why is it a -14? Can someone explain that to? Oh, never mind. It's a -7. I just left last game. I was about to say, I'm like, there's literally no reason I should be losing 14 for that. Why you on sticks? It's true. What? I'm not sure what you're implying right now. He's got one of the 49-inch curve that's gonna look he struggles sometimes. But that's on him. Nah, I'm good. Matt, thank you for the $10.
Just to introduce myself. I, Matt L. You, not Matt L. That's all we need, certified.
That is a caption for sure. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you, Matt. It says you on sticks. I forgot what my title is. Hold on. Sick, but on the sticks. Oh, sticks is implying like the thumbsticks, like the controller part of the controller. I think you're thinking about it like crutches or something. I would 39 would probably pay for NVIDIA tax to be able to play VR at more than 60 FPS. That would be the deal. The deal breaker for me is if I'm doing all that VR, but it's not even able to like do it like at a high frame rate consistently. I feel like 60 FPS for a VR is probably pretty cool, but at the same time, it's like a... It's vomit rocket territory. Like that. Imagine you sitting on a pile of twigs about to light yourself on fire. I bet. Alright, we gotta... Man, I miss so much of YouTube chat because I've been alt-tabbing so much and I've not been able to see my chat. Apologize to everybody that I've been low-key ignoring. Oh my god, there's too many windows, chat. There we go. Now I fixed everything. It'll be super fun to be in. Yeah, I mean, or at least I heard they're applying for it, and I can't imagine anyone else getting it. Like, he already lives in Dallas, there's no need to relocate. He's like a young dude who had like a long production resume in multiple games, so I think he'll get it. Cool, we actually got someone else. Let's go, Prog Rock. Yeah, I was definitely tempted by that. I would love to. Honestly, the dream would be if UTD had like an opening to like help out their esports program. I would love to apply for that. I'm like right here. I think UTD is literally like a 10-minute drive for me, so I would love to be able to help them out with any esports related. I'd be also like peripherally interested in other universities around the UTD area or like the DFW area, but I also don't want to drive like a trillion miles. Like, I don't want to have to commute to Fort Worth or Arlington every single day. Text my mom back, bro. She needs to answer her phone and admit there's something real between us. Oh, are you applying for the role? Yeah, there's a job at do you know if you're in Austin, do you know the Stark, you know the crossover facility? It's like an after-school program. Texas-based, were you at Worlds? Yep. I'm at every Texas-based LAN. Pretty much every US-based LAN. I got lucky because I was the caster for OG, so they flew me out to pretty much every event they qualified for. Whoa, Dijon, what's up? Just came back from Florida. I'm so sorry, RIP. I would never wish anyone to go to Florida. Hopefully you've been well. Hopefully the fam is well. The wife and the kids. Oh, you did an interview for it. Nice. Yeah, I didn't realize you were paying for it, but yeah, that's nice. Never been actually inside, just outside. Yeah, apparently that place was hiring. I don't know if they still are. All I've seen is they still post the job interview around, so I don't know if they're done interviewing yet, but there's like a job for like head esports coach, where basically your job is to like be in charge of their esports program for like K through 12 kids, and it's $150,000 a year. I was like, actually had our second child early. Whoa, let's go. Well, congratulations. Hey, Carson. Yeah, I know still. Like, it was actually like an insane job. I saw that and I was like, damn, if I didn't live in Dallas and have a bunch of months left, I'd apply to that. They said relocation assistance available. And I'm like, if that application's still open, I might just like dick around and throw an application out there anyway. That's a shame. I was like, man, it sounds like I wouldn't enjoy it a ton. Well, that's the thing is like, I have already kind of done that. I don't mind teaching. I wouldn't mind like an admin role, but yeah, $150K a year for that. Whew. Plus, it's like a pretty like standard working day job. So I feel like if we got off evenings and whatnot, and I could still cast, that'd be like an ideal job. Yeah, the only downside with working like those university esport jobs is that eventually I'm gonna have to work a UTD gig on campus late at night, and I'm gonna have to miss out on casting gigs, and that's gonna like really tick me off. It's like the one thing I'm very wary about when it comes to like a lot of these university esport things. Is like they need to give me the flexibility to occasionally like call out for something. Fairly significant pay decrease? Oh, I'm sorry. So do you just want it so you can stay closer to esports in general, or? Cutting into freelance time? Feel that. Are you still doing photography? No. I kind of worked as a photographer at Worlds for OG. It was fun to be able to get the shots and see like a bunch of them get posted on like the OG socials over time. Sad. Well, this was a pretty free win that we lost. That's sad. Trying to get myself back into photography. Just enjoy the gear and running stuff like that, so it's much cooler to get less. Okay. GG start. That was free low as hell. That's a rough one that we lost. My first child slept well, but every child is different. Yeah, I was actually talking to my mom about that, where my sister and I were the last kids. Well, it was obviously like my oldest sister, then my next sister, and then me. But my oldest sister, apparently, she was like a nightmare to deal with. She was like constantly crying. Anytime my mom even like remotely coughed from like 7 blocks away, she would wake up and cry. Whereas apparently with me and my other sister, we were like, all right, good night. And then I just go to bed, and then I would sleep through the night. And I like wouldn't cry, I wouldn't yell, I wouldn't be loud. So yeah, I feel for the parents. I don't think my friend Brian slept more than 2 hours. Oh my God, almost a crazy snipe on that. I don't think he slept for a singular like 8-hour night for about 3 years when his little sister was born. Well, best luck, Stel. I go, what? On that position. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for a interesting position to open up. There was one at like Richardson College or something like that. It's like some like small private school, kind of sketchy Fisher College looking place, that they were hiring a director of esports, and they like had very like vague and limited like requirements for it, which felt like anyone could apply for it if you just had any knowledge. It paid like $90K a year. I was like, And then I never applied to it because I was like, do I really want to commit to this? And I should have just done it just to see what would have happened. Part of it was like I wanted to like research a little bit more, like if I'm designing a whole curricula, like, or like multiple curricula, like I need to be able to, you know, figure out what I'm doing and what other programs I've done. Bad read. It's like the directors every 2 to 3 years. Yeah, it's kind of my thought. The thing is I Googled them and I couldn't even find their page. So I'm like, I think this is literally like a brand new program. All right, just taking 50 on that one. Bible. Fort. Nice dunk. Mom said I slept through the 9.1 earthquake in 94 like it was nothing. Yeah, it's just like being rocked to sleep, you know? Except being rocked was not just gently back and forth in place, it was you being thrown from wall to wall. After COVID, esports kind of blew up, everything was more relevant for high schools. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just definitely looking forward to eventually trying to work at an esport coordinator, director job. I feel like it's something I would really enjoy and find like intrinsically interesting. On top of the fact that it allowed me to like keep all my resume like relevant. Yeah, a big issue with like working in esports is like I have a lot of production experience, but I don't have a lot of like administrative experience. So I kind of want to like, I've been like debating honestly, just like hitting up some of my like, I'm friends with like a lot of esport directors. I'm honestly just kind of want to hit them up and be like, yo, can I do like a remote internship with y'all? Just like learn the back end so I can at least have something to list on a resume that I helped to organize or like manage a team or something. Like I'll manage your scrim schedule or something, or I'll manage like your league specs. Because I'm like, other than that, whenever I apply to one of those positions, I'm like, I don't have any like existing experience to help me stand out. I was talking to the Mizzou director and he was saying like, he thinks I would probably be fine applying because I have like a master's degree and I also have like a lot of esports experience. I'm like, yeah, but it's not like, oh, he ran the program at blah, blah, blah state. Like it's literally just like you worked at esports. Stream experience giving massive exposure for teams allows them to grow even more. I mean, I have like a lot of content creation ideas, like experience and whatnot, but difficulty is when it comes to like, sorry, I had hard focus to be able to make sure I wasn't getting beat to that. It's more so just like, I've never like scheduled scrims technically. Like I've been a manager for my own teams, but it's not really a resume line item, you know? That's funny. Honestly, I think the ideal starting job for me was to do what Lee Algebra Cal has at Illinois State. That was like my dream gig, but I couldn't take because I was in grad school. 60K a year to be the full-time coach and recruitment head for Rocket League program. I would love that. How many people on your live stream? I don't know. You can see the numbers. Ooh, I don't pay attention to numbers typically though. Viable? That's a shame. Hello, Maurice. Hopefully your uni's been going well. That's a crazy choke. Vibes are high. Oh, what's a horse dash? It's when your car is like up and like back and forth. You're just constantly wave dashing. You should not learn a horse dash because there's literally no purpose to it. Literally, the purpose of a horse dash is literally just to show off. Like, there's not anything useful. How'd I get a gold half decent max? Do I have to leave? How air dribble and like resetting things, and how knowing the wave dash and speed flip. If you're struggling with gold and you're trying to learn how to speed flip, you are learning the wrong things. Literally, this is all you need to learn how to do in gold. Hit the ball on target high. That's a goal right there. And if that's not a goal, then learning how to do this and just jumping in the air and hitting it forward, that's it. Let's just jump, lean back, and do this over and over. If you can learn how to aerial like that, you are done. You are done. That's all the skills you need to get out of gold. Just learn how to aerial. How's life though? Hope you screen been okay. We had like a little depresso mode a little bit weeks ago. Kind of ruined our YouTube momentum post Worlds, but that's okay. We got our car driving a Mini Cooper. It was very nice, courtesy of Twitch and YouTube mods doctor. My teammates be hitting me more than the ball. You got to lock in then. But other than that, I've tried to get Kickstarter a second YouTube channel. I'm not revealing that to anybody until it's a little bit farther along, but it's going well. Javier, thank you for the $5 super chat. Oh wait, it's a super sticker. Oh, unfortunately, those don't get a little animation, but you get to see them in chat. I had a Mini Cooper S. Yeah, I have it's kind of an older model, but it's a low mileage, still runs great. Secret YouTube channel. Yeah, it's kind of like an alternate style of content that I've been wanting to make for a while. So I want to see if I can make it work with what I've learned from YouTube and whatnot. I mean, not necessarily a secret. Like if someone found out about it, it'd be like whatever. But it's more so just like I want to see how organically I can grow that. Like no tweeting about it, no plugging it on my Twitch and YouTube and say like, hey guys, go follow the second channel. Like I want to see how organically I can grow it. And then once I get it to like 5K, 10K subs, then I'll be like, hey, by the way, I have a second channel. Because I just want to see like how fast I can do that. I've seen a Ludwig video where he did that. I've seen it where he did it with a single video. I don't know if he's done it with a second channel though. His video about making a video and getting it a lot of views, I thought was kind of, I didn't like it just because he was like, I didn't use my voice and I didn't use anything about my fame. So anyway, I went into some other massive streamer's channel and forced him to watch it on stream, and then he posted the link in chat after donation. And I was like, wait, what? Like, that's not how you the way you organically grow a channel is by forcing someone on stream who has like 40,000 viewers to watch it live on stream. Feels a little not how growth should work. Is it a Rocket League fan team channel? No. I've done sketch comedy at times throughout my life, and I've always wanted to try doing like, kind of like those POV, like vertical sketch comedy channels, kind of like you guys know the YouTubers Stanzy Potenza, a rich black guy, Value Select, like a bunch of like these like sketch comedy YouTubers that I freaking love. Montessori Boy, like there's all these like random channels that I like freaking love, and I've always wanted to do that because whenever I film them on Twitter, those always bang. People are always like, oh, I actually like really like this. It's really funny or something. So I'm like, all right, good. So we're gonna try and run with that. You doing better? Yeah, we're doing better. We've been vibing. I'm waiting on a $3,000 check. Once that clears, then everything is going to be a-okay for the foreseeable future. Talking to a commentator to your friends is hilarious. I mean, I got a lot of them that I still have kind of like a backlog on. Yeah, I have one that I uploaded to Twitter that's going to be the first upload on that channel. I have another 2 that I think are finished, and I'm just going to try to schedule it out. Right now, I'm just trying to finish the branding. I want to figure out like a name for the second channel. I love your sketches. Well, thank you. The comedy guy that does auto-tune. Comedy guy that does auto-tune. I don't recognize that description, at the very least. But yeah, I'm just trying to see how far I can get that channel going if I commit to it. And my goal was to get it started and upload at least a video before the end of the year. And I definitely hit that. It's more so just thinking about the branding of like what I want it to be called. Well, that's the thing. I don't really want it to be attached to that. I've like debated making it like attached to kind of like the name of a taco, like something involving a taco in the name. But at the same time, I don't have a cool enough name. Sure. I have not decided on like what I want to call it yet. Because there's something like there's also like sketch comedy channels. You guys might have heard of like Content Machine. They're super funny, and that's just like a kind of like goofy name or whatever. But then you also have people with like actually cool name like Trevor Wallace or whatever. So I'm trying to think of like what would be like a cool name or like interesting like tagline to go by. Because at the same time, I also want a name that's easy to spell. Because I gotta say, as much as I love Stanzy Potenza, that's such a like incredibly long and complicated username. I feel like when that happens, I feel like a huge weakness of a lot of usernames that I hear from like, especially YouTubers and like people who come in here that ask for tips, or like Twitch streamers who raid me. If I can't tell someone verbally off the top of my head what your username is, it's a bad username in my opinion. Like there's like, oh yeah, I love that guy. He's a all-star 7K underscore. Is it 2 underscores? And you're just like thinking through like, what the heck is your name? But I could just say, oh, it's the Danger Taco. Oh, how do you spell that? Exactly like you think it is. Okay, cool. Moving on. Instead, these people are just putting in these like crazy ass names, way too many characters, random symbols in there. Ooh, Just get right? No, not a cool enough name. I debated on the name Taco Slap because I don't know why. I just those two words next to each other just made me laugh. But I was like, nah, I don't know if I can commit to that. Taco Slap kind of fire. I just feel like it'd be like a funny end banner. Like the channel Value Select that does something I think is really nice at the end of the videos, where he has this like Mortal Kombat like perfect like or like a Smash announcer like sound effect that he made, and whenever his videos end, like a sketch, the way he like punctuates it is his logo popping up, and it goes perfect, and it's a really like nice thing. So I'm just trying to think of like if you just added like a Taco Slap logo with like some graphic design and like some like small logo or whatever, and then just add in like a slap, a sound effect, or like some other like little chime. I feel like that would be like nice. And I would love it if our teammates stopped pre-jumping when we have the lead with 36 to go, when literally all we have to do is just not give up the goal, you know? Also, we are definitely going to lose because we're going to get demoed. I can feel it already. Tobuscus? Tobuscus! Vaguely? Wow, that was a long time. Was GC3 SSL? Yes. Love playing against full parties every single game. They're stealing someone to boost. They are committing very one-to-one to a lot of these challenges, so I do realize that if we just get a demo, that's not a demo. Okay, cool. Water, are you AFK? Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Oh my god. Bro, I'm getting gate kept by SSL so hard, and even when we have an overtime game, we're getting stopped because my teammate literally DCs. That's crazy, dude. Oh my god. End me! End me! God damn! That's so stupid! God damn, dude, this is so tilting. Everything possible that could go wrong in these lobbies. Oh my god. Our teammate really double committed 30 seconds remaining to get that last goal to go in, and then we lose in overtime because he DCs. That's a wild contribution. It tilted me so hard, apparently it lagged my camera again. Also, I don't know if anyone else has a Logitech mouse, but it has the stupidest feature of all time. That is basically, whenever you don't touch it for a while, it fully turns off. And some of you might be like, oh, well, yeah, it saves battery. It's a wireless mouse. The problem is that it also minimizes the G-Hub app, which is essentially like the app where every Logitech object you basically plug into your PC, it manages it through that. So that's how you monitor like for the mouse, like it's like ping rate, like how the DPI, the keyboards, like the lighting of them, whatever. And the issue is that because it closes that G-Hub and doesn't minimize it and keep it active, every time you move your mouse again, it goes back to a default lowest possible sensitivity available on the mouse. So your mouse is like, and it stays like that for like 6 seconds. And then G-Hub opens back up and then your mouse speeds up. And I'm like, can I just move it fast constantly? Like this mouse already lasts for like 7 days on one charge. I wouldn't care if it suddenly went down to 6 days. Oh no, I need to charge my mouse for 20 minutes every 6 days. Does that mouse have onboard memory? It does, but that's the thing is like, just why are you turning off at any point? Just let me like play. Sketch comedy would be great. Would you be working with anyone in the world currently? I feel like I'd probably just do stuff by myself unless like I knew someone nearby who wanted to do stuff. But I feel like I'd love to collab with other YouTubers in like the sketch world, comedy world, or like other influencers or whatever. If like I knew people around Dallas, I'm sure I'd like eventually find people. Yeah, I mean, some skits are like you can do all by yourself, but yeah, some definitely are added to by like different people's deliveries and whatnot. It's one thing I like about Content Machine is that the channel's run by 2 guys, but they have like a whole suite of like women and like other dudes that they like add into the videos to play different characters, and they're all like super funny, so it definitely helps. And they're all willing to do like really over the top, like crazy stuff. Apparently, one of the women from their YouTube channel, who's like I only knew about from skits. Apparently, she's like in commercials now around LA. Like Studio C. Well, Studio C is like a Studio C also like has completely changed its cast. I think a bunch of them like retired or something, or like they tried to make their own studio or something. Yeah, Studio C is interesting. It's like actually like didn't expect I'd see anything from BYU and be like, oh, some of this is pretty good. Some of it's like a little whatever, but like there's a lot of them that I'm like, this is actually pretty like decent. Like I like the punchline, I like the delivery of it. It's like certifiably like kind of dark, which is kind of crazy for a Mormon university, but. Wow, so we're actually just gonna get curb stomped this game. We won like 1 or 2 games the other day with Reluzio. I don't think since then we have won a game together. He's not a bad player, just like there's occasionally these moments where I feel like we just get a bad assortment of moments. In fact, he's the opposite of bad. He's good. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. But also, Studio C is a little different from that. It's like kind of like SNL. It's like not necessarily sketch comedy, like pre-recorded. It's more so like all live performance. I kind of like pre-recorded sketch comedy a little bit better, just because like you're a lot more able to improvise and like edit in more clever ways. I feel like than you are when you're in its stage. Oh, like there's a lot of even moments like even in SSL where like jokes really only work on SSL in SNL because they have the television ability to cut from one camera to another. Whereas like if you're just watching a sketch and it's supposed to smash cut back to someone and they're like putting on a costume or like do something, you kind of get the joke ruined for you if you're watching it live. Whereas like if you're watching it in person, you're gonna like see them set up the joke. Whereas like all pre-recorded stuff is like perfectly timed, all the editing is locked in, etc. Play like an NPC. Thank you. Nice. Yeah, I didn't know the NPC streamers were still a thing. Apparently the NPC Miles Morales TikTok guy is like making bags. Apparently he's becoming more and more human over time though. Like he's starting to crash out sometimes because he's just being asked to do like really over the top stuff sometimes. I find that kind of funny. Because I have to imagine it's like insanity inducing to do that type of stream consistently. He's on Kai's stream. Yeah, I mean, Kai just brings in people as like guest stars. I mean, I didn't even realize how big his operation was. Apparently Steak via Kick tried to offer him like to become an exclusive Kick streamer for like 60 mil and he turned it down. Like the fact that he could get a 60 mil deal and he's like, nah, I can get that in other places was insane to me. Granted, every month he's making like, I mean, he had what? He broke the record for most all-time subs at like 300,000 subs or something, which multiplied by 2.5, he's making $500,000 every month, not to mention donations and bits and ad revenue on all his videos. Like, bro is making money. Also, stream on Kick is just like such a massive loss of your audience. Oh. Yeah, I was considering passing that. Bro was turning around in court. Cool, interesting. Hey, Coconuts. This is GC3 right now. We're a couple games off SL. Problem is every single game is just this. It's just us playing against a full party. So, it's been a little difficult to rank up. Sad. Bro went to steal the corner boost and then had an idea of what to do next. I'm not entirely sure what the point of that was. I was like, oh, he must be waiting for a pass, and then he like wasn't. I was like, oh, interesting. All right, let's switch to the Fennec for a sec. What the heck is my Fennec? Sure. Kind of a boring car. Oof, we're 18-14. Sad! Slowly starting to fall. Oh, wait. I was saying it's Jay Barron. He got us over our super chat goal. Or did he? Oh, no, it was a super sticker. Didn't count. Sad. Cringe. Very cringe on YouTube. Honestly, I turned off super stickers for a while because for some reason on my bot, it collects all the super chat donations, but for some reason super stickers, since they're not super chat, doesn't get counted, even though they're still like donations. So I always thought it was kind of weird they didn't include them. But it was also like one of those things where it's like, some people really like super stickers, even though it doesn't sound an alarm, or it goes like a ding, but it doesn't like read off someone's message or anything, because it's just a sticker. And there was a kid I remember a while back, it was like Too Good For You or whatever, who used to donate only through super stickers. He would donate like $50 every single time. I'm just like, what the heck? That guy was actually psychotic. The scary part, for those of you guys who remember that guy, he was he eventually donated $100, so we played a game together, and he had the his username was like Adam McKay or whatever, 2013, which would imply that he's 11. And I'm like, God, please don't tell me you're stealing your parents' credit card or something. I wonder if that's what happened to him. He never came back. I wonder if his parents just ate him alive because they discovered he's been sending hundreds of dollars to me via their credit cards. Those are the good days. That's one thing I found about YouTube short streaming that's very interesting. Some people will discover me and then be back every stream. I remember there was a streamer, who, a guy who came in on the day where we had like $900 in the first like 3 hours, like a crazy streak of donations. And he donated like $200 and he was like, man, I really like the stream. I'll be back for sure. I just subbed and turned on noties. I've never seen him back in a stream since. It's like very interesting. Donations and credit in general is a very bad idea. Yeah, but I think for those types of payment processors, they don't care. Like, they're just like, hey, it's your decision to make that purchase. But definitely very dangerous. Even though there's like a lot of suggestions, at least when you go abroad, not to bring your debit, you should only bring your credit, because you can refute fraud charges and it can get refunded back to you with credit, but with debit it can't do that. Or banks can't do that. That was a suggestion I heard from my friend who had their wallet stolen abroad. The other bank was like, yeah, when you travel, like, clear out your debit cards and then just use them instead, because, yeah, if you get pickpocketed or something in the streets, that's how it works. They do not care. They make life hell for the credit card companies too in regard to the transaction network and data. I mean, that's your job, right? Like, you work for Amex? Question mark? Payment scissors can hit your ass. Honestly, I really wish I knew what happened to that guy. Because that username really actually scared me. I was like, oh God, this is not even an adult. It's like literally like an 11-year-old dropping money. His parents just don't care. I don't think they're pretty wealthy, because I'd have to think after a while, like, unless you're like he was dropping like a lot of money. It was like hundreds of dollars every like 2 or 3 days. And I'm like, I feel like at a certain point, I mean, hell, I bought my GPU and SSD and RAM and like a new PS5 controller, because I remembered actually something Chief Beef told me, that if you get the 2-year warranty through Best Buy, if at any point the controller deals with some issue there, like even including stick drift, you can literally just take it back to the store and report it on the warranty and they'll just give you a new controller. And I'm just like, goddamn. So it's basically like you spend whatever you get, and that includes apparently on pre-owned. So I spent $55 on that $70 controller that's basically brand new. Someone just opened the box and returned it. And if that breaks, then I can just get a new controller. So it's basically like getting 2 controllers for the cost of like 1. That was like very, very interesting thing. Not gonna lie, Best Buy's return policy for those like 2-year Geek Squad warranties, they probably make money like crazy on that, but it's pretty generous. They will like full replace like pretty expensive stuff. No, bro! I had the flip reset. I was gonna smack that. My bank affects my debit from fraud. So my bank used to, and then it stopped. And it only does it when it's like really, really high purchases from places I haven't shopped in a long time. Like when I tried to order my Best Buy stuff, I ordered it and then I walked away and then it just said transaction didn't go through. And then I woke up to like an email and like a bunch of noties from my bank being like, are you sure this is you? And I'm like, bro, I'm buying something from the Best Buy I live 15 minutes away from. Like, what do you think? You know, like, I mean, I'd rather them like check with me first, but back in the day, they used to just have like a dual factor thing through their app where it was literally just like, hey, did you buy this? And then you just have a little pop-up that comes down from the top of your screen. You just have yes, and then it says okay, and then just approves. Which people complained about, I think, because people were like, it takes longer to check out. Now I always need my phone out. And I'm like, okay, first of all, when are you out and about with your wallet and you don't have your phone on you? And second of all, I would rather have that, because if someone ever stole my debit, unless they have my phone too, they physically cannot buy anything. That's why dual factor is my favorite security measure that you can possibly add to anything. Because unless you stole my log information and my phone, you're not getting into my account. Oh, that was weird. I thought they were gonna be watching that. B, middle? No? Maybe? Yeah? Pika? Pika B? Oh, B! That was almost a dunk. That would have been hilarious. No, I didn't get the flick off. That's sad. It's okay. No, dude, that's such a shame. Everything possible that could have been bad happened right there. Weak clear by Pikamin, gets demoed. Our second teammate also gets demoed by the third guy rotating to the blind side, and then I don't get the deflection. Sad. Oh. We both played the exact same route. No! I didn't have any more boost. I had like 10 as a pass. Bro! I didn't steal a boost. Did you fix your GPU? I literally bought an entirely new GPU. I replaced a bunch of components in my PC the past like 3 hours. Yeah, I did some user benchmarks and like my GPU and SSD were testing in like the 10th percentile or something. They're like, yeah, I think it's time to replace these. So I was like, all right. Shout out to AMD though. After 4 or 5 years of my Ryzen 9 3900X, the thing said it was testing in the 84th percentile of all like CPU for what it should be performing. I'm like, hell yeah. So 5-star purchase for sure. I love AMD's processors. I don't think I'll ever go back to Intel, even though they do have hyper-threading on some of their stuff that I definitely would like to have, especially when it comes to like video editing or whatever. But yeah, the AMD CPU is like half the price of Intel. It's just so jacked out of its mind in terms of like how much it offers. And for like, I remember when I built it, the equivalent i9 or whatever was like so insanely expensive for reasons I couldn't really understand outside of just the fact that you have the NVIDIA tax and there's like the Intel tax, you know? It's just because you're paying for like the brand name. Because for a while, I feel like Intel, I remember growing up and AMD was like getting like lapped in benchmarks. But then AMD started getting like really close and even surpassing Intel's stuff. And then AMD was just like, hey, our whole point is gonna be like, we're just gonna be the cheaper version. Because I think the equivalent i9 at the time was like $615 or something like that. We got this B, you're delusional if we think we're winning this. See, that's part of the reason why we don't have this, because even when we do like do something, try to improvisational, like those plays only work if someone actually goes for it. My new PC was built in Intel Xeon. Yeah, I mean, it's just me. The fact that we're losing to, of all people, the Reluzion or whatever his nickname is, Reluzio. The guy who's been losing with me the past like 17 hours. Chips are still used for servers normally, but apparently it's good for gaming. That's kind of what I kept reading about, like the Threadripper. Like as soon as I released, I bought my 3900X. I think the 3950 got released, and then like the AMD Threadripper came out. But in a lot of metrics, like the Threadripper is like way better. But like in all the ones that I cared about, the 3900 was like the ideal one. Sad. 5900X and 3070 play any game on high settings at 1440p and high refresh rate. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, I honestly, like, I wasn't even getting performance lag when I was running both my YouTube and Twitch stream and recording on like 500 frames per second or something on my PC. And I was encoding it entirely on my CPU. Like AMD, if I could rate it higher than 5 stars, I would. Great purchase. Yeah, like the equivalent i9 processor was like $615, and at the time, I think my AMD processor was like 360, maybe 350 or something. And I was just like, dude, this thing is like the exact same, except it's $265 cheaper. Honestly, the processor is still pretty cheap. When I was buying the stuff I considered, I'm like, do I want to get a new processor? But I did the benchmark. It was like, it's still running really well. It's like, there's no reason. On my 4-wheel initial shot. I don't care what people say. Unless I have a professional editor, I'm never editing 4K footage. F that. Yeah, I've never tried the AMD like graphics cards. I always kind of wonder how they compare against like NVIDIA. Honestly, part of the reason I do NVIDIA though is because I have the G-Sync monitor, so it's like kind of like meant to be used with like NVIDIA architecture. Bro. Yes. I've heard about Ryzen mostly. Yeah, my processor is a Ryzen 9. I honestly would suggest anyone building a PC should just go with Ryzen, just for the price point. Like, if only at $1,000, why would you spend like half of that or more on like an Intel when you can spend like 300 and get like a really, really good AMD processor? And then the graphics card are also pretty cheap, and I'm kind of curious about the benchmarks. Like, how do they actually compare? Like, are you paying for NVIDIA just because it's the NVIDIA name, you know? I feel like we probably are. I feel like the NVIDIA tax is the same as the Intel tax. Especially since like the manufacturer themselves differ. Like my 3060 was $15 cheaper because Gigabyte made it instead of like EVGA or whatever, or MSI. Because MSI is the bigger company, so they're gonna like make the price point a little higher. And I was like, that's so stupid. It's an equivalent card. It just depends on who actually put it together. Maybe like an individual tiny like adjustment, but like performance-wise, they're the exact same card. Yeah, I think if I ever build a new PC, I kind of want to experiment with just throwing together only AMD parts. I feel like that'd be kind of interesting to see like how much of a budget PC I could build. Because I think with my, at the time, very expensive because crypto mining 2080 Super, that was, I think I bought the card separately and the entire PC, like, without the GPU built in it was like $1,900. So I think collectively I spent $2,600 at the time on this PC. But nowadays, I feel like I could build this PC for probably like $1,500. Hey Rasp, your only bit is coming into chat and saying you could win a 1v1 against me. So I'm gonna ask you to stop doing that because I asked you last stream to stop doing that. And then you proceeded to not stop doing that. Oh, man, I wanted to skim. What? Reliability is what they state in the reason for the price difference, but I don't think that's legit. Bro, my AMD is 5 years old. I haven't even replaced the thermal paste, and it still works great. That's what I'm saying, M-Dog. Like, literally, the benchmark put it in, like, 84%, basically, like, 84 percentile. Like, it's like, this processor is still going great. I'm like, damn. For me, the only thing I can see myself upgrading in my setup right now is just trying to go to 360, 360p. Not 360p. Yeah, I'm gonna go upgrade to 360p. Right now, I'm playing on 144. It's pretty terrible. But no, is playing 360 hertz monitor. Apparently, they have like even higher refresh rate monitors now, like experimental monitors or whatever. I'm sure those actually look super fun, but either that or if there's a 240 hertz like 1440p or something. That's a shame. I didn't expect that last guy to get the touch. Build one instead. I mean, building one is always cheaper. The issue is like you might screw something up with like the wiring or something. I don't know if you've ever built something in Sports Kit, but for me, the hardest part of my first thing is how to like wire manage, especially behind, like in the case, like in the segment behind your motherboard, like actually roping everything together and like zip tying stuff in a way that isn't impossible to undo if you ever need to like rewire or plug in something new. Also making sure you don't forget some like crucial aspect or whatever. I shouldn't have dove in on that. I didn't realize that guy recovered so fast. There's no way you watched that. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's so unfortunate. Saraki was like very clearly done with his read, or her read, and then Killer just didn't go. Bro, what the? I just missed that boost twice. I am throwing, chat. We lost. All right, I am tilted off of us giving away that last goal. My bad. Evan's a little slow today, so starting to do my 1700s habits. Oh, he just slapped it as hard as possible. I didn't expect that. Do some research on NPUs, but I'm not seeing them. Honestly, pre-builds are pretty good. I remember my my cousin has two sons that are like, they're like 11 and 13 or whatever. So and she's like, oh, I want to, for Christmas, I want to get them both their own gaming PC. I'm like, first of all, dope gift. But yeah, I'm like, what do they play? And she's like, oh, it plays a lot of Minecraft. They play some like, you know, just Fortnite, whatever, like classic like teenage kid stuff. I'm like, okay, well, you don't need like a crazy high-end PC for that stuff. So let me just find you good deals. And I was going to Best Buy and it was like $1,200 for like a 30 series card, like basically an i7 or i9, and like 2 terabytes SSD. And I was like, that's like $900 or like $800. I'm like, that's an insane deal. I'm like, legitimately, that is like an outlet deal because like, I don't even think you can build a, like, I don't even think you could build a machine for that price. Not including the case, you know? So like, yeah, around Christmas or Black Friday, honestly, there's not a lot of good deals on some stuff, but like Best Buy's pre-built, I don't know how well they're built, but like based on the specs, those look like, I was like blown away by how impressive the specs were. I feel like if you buy a 40 series, you're probably fine, but honestly, if you just go with like a 3080 Ti, that's probably future-proof for like, for a while, you know? Like there's not gonna be too many games that like absolutely demand you have like something higher. I like that catch, Killer. No, bro, he saw it and then he frickin' pansied out. That's so sad. My teammate was coming back from the sideline. He literally landed, looked at me, and then as soon as I passed it, he left. I was like, homie, if you just stayed there, that would have been such an easy handoff. Oh, 'cause, 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 ' I cannot understand why JDS is in this lobby. He even said, what am I doing in this lobby? What is his MMR? I am so incredibly curious. Of all the ways to lose. Oh. Ah! Guys, what was your MMR? You were saying why I'm in this lobby. Yeah, you're 100 MMR below me. I love that. Huge fan of that. Love that. Ugh. Hey, dim sum. My friend's a Siraki. I kind of want to play with her. I don't think I am, actually, low-key. I think she egos me. I don't even know if she has a Steam profile. My YouTube won't work with chat, huh? I had this piece recently that was a Raptor-like CPU. Also, my camera froze again. Sad. We're back. Oh. Oh, I thought he'd bait. Or she'd. 99% of the dudes who play this game are guys. The occasional woman who plays like Siraki always accidentally misgender. Oh. I tried to lay it down into him. Luzia, you're hitting flip resets and whatnot, scoring hat tricks against me, but when you're on my team, you tap the ball right in the middle of the court. Take up for it? Someone? Ooh, no. Not like that. All right. 50 that. Close one. So, okay, how the heck did you jump past me and then get back in behind it? I'm genuinely, like, baffled by how that recovery worked. That's not a read. And it continues. Instant punish. All right. You're dead. Pass. Or that. Just gonna get the lightest tap so Killer can get that, and that's important. I think he was waiting for different bounce from me. You can take that. Nice. You're dead? No. I was hoping to do exactly that. I could just dunk it. Shame. Oh. Coughed right into the nether. Inhaled a little bit of my granola bar. It's fine. I would have shot that, but I was like, I don't want to risk getting dunked. But I definitely had him beat on that. Probably could at least put it on target. Yeah, not really a play I can have there. That's fine, grab some pads. Next person up. Nice, cool. All right, well, weird mistake by them, but I'll take that. Raptor Lake is an Intel CPU? I've never heard of that one. Nice. Fall Massive, which is phenomenal specs, but I'm not too sold on it. What are you holding back on, Sports Kid? Is it just like not exactly what you're looking for, you know? Is it just like a little too... I'm Killer Carfish, by the way. Ah, that makes sense. I'm trying to get you your wins here, but we're giving up some goofy goals here. I'm not a huge fan of Reluzio on average. He's like pretty mechanical at times, but there's the moment, occasional moment where I'm just like, wish he didn't do that. Kind of like that. Or rank you. Hey, uniform. This is GC3. I'm just trying to get back to SL. Nice. Just waiting for the mistake. Hey, Usman. i7 14700K off his Raptor like CPUs. I always hated how Intel just keeps going up and up and up and up, you know? Like, in the future, we're gonna have a 21487 like CPU with even additional letters on top of it. And just like, at a certain point, you just gotta rename it. Halfway through that, I was like, I should probably reset that, slow it down. Ryzen's more controlled. I mean, Ryzen just has like 4 numbers half the time. No reset? Interesting. Nice. Awesome. I'm gonna leave that for him. All right, he's got that. Noise. New CPU's not too hot. They're what? I mean, I'm a huge sellout for AMD, especially their Ryzen line. Ah, try to place that. That's fine. Let's just not get scored on. Thank you for the demo, actually. It helps me recover. Someone's got to get up that. I didn't need a liquid cooler to play Halo when it came out. I had to go and buy one. Wow, Saraki, you're gonna ego my friend request. That's crazy. That's crazy. I thought we were friends. One more game? Okay, we got it. Their names and everything is simpler, more reliable, just the name being reliable. I don't even have beef with Intel. My first PC I ever built was an Intel i7 4790K, I think. And that thing fucked, but I think I actually still have that PC somewhere in my apartment. But yeah, for the most part, I don't really mind Intel. I just feel like for the price point, I haven't noticed like such a crazy difference. Maybe if I compared my i9 to my Ryzen 9, maybe there'd be something a bit more like, oh. An HP Pavilion. Isn't a Pavilion more like a business computer? Oh, sorry. I was afraid they were covering. I5 and a 1080 Ti. Oh my god, I never had a 1080 Ti, but I think I had a 1080. It was my first like big boy card. Before that, I was buying like 2 GB of VRAM type GPUs. Chat, that is the advantage of taking it slow and saving your flip right there. I feel like a cheaper 1460K that is equal or better in gaming is going to make a selling 245 hard at any place. Yes, agreed. Gopher, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. 32 DDR4. I just bought 64 DDR4. I think I need to update my BIOS before it works with my motherboard, though. I was very bummed about that. Lovely folks at University of Minnesota. Hopefully your games went well. What were you streaming tonight? Overwatch? It's Wednesday, right? I don't remember what Nace's schedule is, if that is even what you were streaming. I'm just gonna steal that. I think technically my GPU can, or my motherboard can support 128 gigs of RAM, but I've been advised a while back that you shouldn't really ever go for the 4 sticks because it doesn't actually make a huge difference, weirdly enough. You should only like go with like 2 sticks. So I've just been doing that. DDR5? No, because then I need a new motherboard. I mean, I'm sure it's great. I just don't want to have to replace. If I replace the motherboard at that point, I'm just replacing the whole PC, more or less. Yeah, because my motherboard was built like 4 or 5 years ago, so it was at the time a very modern, like ahead of its time type thing, you know, like cutting edge. And I wanted that because I knew if I got an old GPU motherboard, if I ever tried to replace anything in it, it would immediately be like, unfortunately, this is not compatible. This is not compatible. This is not compatible. I'm like, okay, well, I need something that will basically be good for most components in the future. Nice. Not to say it's like the most insane GPU, but or like motherboard, but it's still a good MOBO. Laptop with a 970M to a desktop with a 3070 is quite the jump. Yeah, honestly, it's weird. Laptop performance is crazy. I have a gaming laptop that I bought for basically work purposes, so if I ever go on the road and stream, I can do that. Problem is, it's 144 hertz, and it has like a 3050 Ti, one of those like graphics cards that only exists within laptops. And even though it has like an i7 in it, it just doesn't. It does not game well. Like when I stream, I can feel the performance lag on it. So I've debated it, honestly, just turning it into like maybe a 2 PC to set up, like a lazy version of it, like stream via the PC, but just play and record on this or whatever. That's unfortunate. Left side have good cooling? No, they do not. Yeah, I know a lot of people who game on PC have like those like cooling mats or whatever. I honestly might buy it. If that actually fixes the performance, I would love it. I'd be down. Part of the reason I don't like streaming when I go to LAN is because the laptop performance actively feels like I'm fighting against it. It just feels a little off. Hey, Juan Lopez. YouTube is not working, sorry, I can't figure it out. What do you mean YouTube isn't working? Like the chat is just broken? You said the app, you couldn't access the chat. I'm not really sure why. It's a weird conundrum. He ghosted that so hard. Oh my goodness. Oh, he didn't. He just got 100 zeroed on that 50 on 4. Guys, it's right there. Oh. Chat won't roll after 1 or 2 messages. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes too, Birdie. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, occasionally it'll just like, it'll act like I scrolled up and it'll pause chat for a second. And I'm like, no, scroll down. And it's like, no, I'm good. Soraki, sad. Wait. Almost an own goal, that would have been hilarious. Don't! God, I hate it. I hate it. We have so many, like, I'm helping teammates where they're like, don't worry, I'll fix it. And I'm like, if you just stayed out of the way, that would have been fine. Okay. Love the concept of 2-in-1 laptop. They're so expensive, I don't think it's worth it. 2-in-1, what do you mean? Like the tablet and whatnot? I feel like as someone who likes to handwrite their notes, but also like the idea of file storage of all my notes when I was in college, I really envied the people with like tablets and note stylus. Take 50 champion. Oh. I got a Windows Surface a while back, and I really enjoyed using that throughout grad school. And we're dead, and we lost. Interesting throw. I like the part where no one can frickin' touch the ball. I'm actually blown away, dude. Bro, casually at 20k subs. Yeah. How you doing, Slice? Congrats, Dim Sum. I'm glad we could hand that to you repeatedly throughout the entirety of that 5 minutes. Dude, it's like mind-blowing how bad these lobbies are right now. I might be near the end of my wits right now, chat. Like, you didn't see this, Dim Sum, but like, the dude, and we're playing Gets Realized. Okay, this is, I'm probably done soon. But my teammate on the last one, instead of just catching the ball to bring it down and across, he like tried to throw the ball even further up, and so he missed his catch and then missed the follow through and then blamed our goalie for not bailing him out. And I'm like, first of all, you both screwed up there, but you're the one who screwed up more. And that was one of my biggest pet peeves, is when people make a mistake in a game and they act like it's everyone else's fault for not fixing it. It's like, homie, it's your fault. You missed your touch. You completely whiffed the touch you needed to get. Not entirely sure what this lobby is, considering Trackstar and Realize are both like 1900 to 2K right now. Whiffing the ball. Yeah, but the thing is, you guys were at least like getting touches on defense. It's just sad to like watch, like ball gets hit right on the near post off kickoff to Champy, and instead of just side flipping or just waiting for the bounce, he dives 100% in, gets 0 of it, and then it's just an open net off kickoff. And I'm like, that was like, it's just the avoidable goals that make me bleed out my eyes. That like, I'm just like, I would have no problem if we just got beasted on, or if like you just like went for the ball and you just lost the 50 or whatever. But like watching people just whiff stuff that I know diamonds can touch is always just so tilting. What is going on? Nobody's touching the ball. Sraki on the first and second chance got me a little discombobulated on that one. Okay. Sad. I probably would have taken that. Ow. Sad. It's E. You're playing on 100. I never even noticed your ping. We'll see. Well, I guess we'll see. GG's throughout the night. I appreciate the follow, though. Hopefully I can join you back in SSL in the future. Definitely not tonight. I'm probably getting off after this game, considering I can feel the loss already brewing in this one. We're a little too telegraphed this game. Oh, what a touch by Hurts. All right, take a touch on that. I mean, one of the hard, I've been trying to explain this to people at Dim Sum, like, people are like, Taco, like, why are you struggling so much at 1700? I think you've just like gotten worse over time. And I'm like, the thing is like, low 18s and like high 17s are objectively not smart players. Like, as someone who analyzes this game for a living, who is coached and played 10,000 hours, I'm not gonna say I'm like, deserve to be a 1900 2K player, but when I'm getting into high SSL lobbies and they're easier than these lobbies because I actually know what people are doing, my God. Like, the hardest part about playing 1700 is you literally have to play different and objectively worse to be able to adjust to everyone else who's just kind of not really rotating. They're kind of just driving around and hoping to hit the ball. But there's not really a lot of passing, weirdly enough. There's not a lot of, like, consistent, like, thought behind each touch. Like, typically, if you go for something, you should have, like, an idea or two in the back of your head. Like, oh, I'm going to keep this close, play for 50 on track star. Okay, I can't get that, so I'll play for the backboard. I can't get that, I'll back up Siraki. They're gonna follow that. Like, stuff like that. And I feel like most of the players I'm watching play, I can very much tell they have zero idea what they want to do with the ball at, like, any given time. Because they'll go for something, and then they'll miss out on it, and then they're just like, wow, why are you there? I'm like, no. The real question should be, why were you there? Why were you trying to go for that? And the answer was because you saw the ball. Like, so many goals in this rank could just be avoided if people just, like, chilled for a sec and just, like, didn't pre-jump a random nonsense ball or something. Especially if your teammate's closer and they're already on it. People just go for it, and you're just like, all right, cool. I'm glad we lost a close game because of this. Good fake, Siraki. Problem is you gotta get a PR. Important. I only lost 5 for that one, though. All right, I'm gonna do next loss because I'm playing 2K players for some reason in my game, so very fun. How's my performance? I know I didn't play that great, like 2-3 hours. I don't remember. There was like 1 or 2 games I was kind of angry. I think I vocalized that, but like, I think I was just angry at everybody. Like, these games are hellish, dude. I'm like negative 50 on the day. Ugh. Well, Omar's the cusp of SL. It's 1875. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna call it next L. I was gonna call it next L there, but I'm like, that's a very anomalous queue. I don't like playing 2 1900s. And even still, that was very winnable. You better than NA? I don't deny that. How you doing, Dylan? Open to reach. Say, bro, EU's better. Dylan, man, EU's not better at listening comprehension. EU's better than NA. I agree. Let's say it, though. I just admitted that it is. You already won the argument there, bro. My camera froze again. Ugh. Everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart. Oh, actually. Alrighty. Potentially final game. Ooh. Hey, Shades. Base Mode's the best player. I mean, when he's playing at his absolute peak, like, I think London Major, I don't think any team was beating G2 on that day, just because Beast Mode was literally hitting every single shot. Like, every read was flawless. That was like, my bad. I didn't think Jax would do the worst possible decision there. He just flicked us with no momentum at all. Wow, that's a decision. Well, my bad. Get on a loss. Slice toast respectfully. Shut your mouth. You can totally end on a loss. That's the best way to end. Otherwise, you're just throwing him a away if you keep getting frustrated. Zen lost his power. Nah, Zen's new team is gonna be great. That new Vitality team is going to cook people alive. It's gonna be very fun to watch them play. Sure. No, I thought he was gonna drop it a little bit. Oh, we got Reluzio again. All right, this should be interesting. All right, let's give away down the middle. Unfortunate. Zen or Patera? I would say Zen. Can end a loss though? You definitely can, and just because you keep asking me not to, I will end if it's a loss. Which is just continuing on with what I was already doing. Man. Nope, we're not gonna abandon. We'll play it out a little bit. No, he goes triple resets for fun during 11-minute OT. I mean, dude is like, I will say Zen is very good in multiple ways. Other pros are good in. I would say the biggest thing about Zen that I've noticed, his first touch is perfect. I've never seen a player get a better first touch more consistently. That's the one thing that I remember when he was like about to play in like the pro leagues, like leading up to spring. Reddles and Appjack and all these different pros, they would just watch replays of him and they would just watch him take a touch and they'd be like, oh, and they'd rewind it and watch it like 6 times. They were just like, how does he do that? And I'm like, these are some of the best players in the entire world and they're blown away by how mechanical this guy is on the simple stuff. People here knows K-Dop. If people don't know K-Dop, they're fake. The original best player in the world. Well, I guess that was more like Cuxer. Well, I guess Kronovi season 1, then it was Cuxer, like season 2 and season 3, I would say. You know a word in French? Oui. Je m'appelle Jeff, etc., other French words and terms. No, you had it! No shot, we just got away with that. That's my goal. That's my goal, chat. I hate this game. Was that actually off Shade's bump? That's kind of crazy. Wow, generational collapse in the backfield by these dudes. Oh, I was trying to pass, but I got hit in between those, my bad. Rumble or normal? Normal, 100%. Rumble's terrible. It takes the one thing that's great about Rocket League and that has no RNG and then introduces a bunch of RNG as the main feature. Terrible. Shades, I'm gonna need an explanation on that one. Did you think I was back? Shades had 100 boost at the mid boost and he went all the way to the corner to get another 100? Is that like a replay glitch or what? What the heck was that? No, the best part about Rocket League is that it's entirely skill-based. And then you add in non-skill-based power-ups Well, I mean, it takes skill to operate them. I don't want to say like, oh, it's not that, but like, the thing is like, you don't have to be good at aerialing, you know, because you have the freaking plunger and you have the freaking zip line or whatever it's called, grapple, and just like all these things. It's a great mode to make lower level players be able to play with higher level players in like a party mode, but I just dislike how it takes really the best feature about Rocket League. It's lack of RNG and then adds in nothing but RNG. I made steak the other day. My entire apartment just reeks of steak. It's not the worst thing in the world. No! I kind of wish you didn't touch that. That's fine. There's 2 players in the back on the wall. Why would you throw it as hard as possible on the wall? At least keep it close. Blup, blup, blup. Hi, TV. All right, surely we don't throw this game, right? I mean, good 50, but homie, you have 100 boost. Why are you going to the corner? You have 100 boost. God damn it, it's so stressful, dude. It's so stressful. It's not even that hard. Like, I understand what he's going for, but why are you full committing to the ball of the corner before I even take the 50 in the middle of the field? God, psychotic individuals. Fully insane. I did tempt it for content. I did say, surely we don't throw right before we eventually threw, so I'll take blame for that. Slice, I'm not even gonna lie, you're actually pissing me off. I will ban you for the rest of time if you say that one more time. I will end on a loss. God, you people are so freaking heavy, dude. Jesus, good night, everybody. Oof.